Okay.
All right, I just want to finish with you winning a massive amount that's going to change your life. So
Okay.
it's so exciting. Also, if you do this, and if you commit to it, as I hope you will, I will also tell you, I will explain to you how the system works. All right? So even though it's the last name that I'll give you, if you want to use the system yourself, you are welcome to. You may choose not to. It's a lot of work to make it work. But I will tell you, I will teach you exactly how it works. So you'll have that too.
Okay.
At the moment, it's only me that knows exactly how it works. You'll be the other person.
No problem. Oh, I don't know. This is crazy. This is crazy. And it's like, how can you know a system for this? How can you?
So now I'm going to tell you how the system works. How can Kadisha be receiving correct predictions for each race? Bear in mind the predictions are made well in advance and the races are quite genuine. How does it work? Well, it all starts with this. That is a homeopathic remedy. It's called astragalus. You take it for viral infections, but you could substitute that for anything you might take for diabetes or insomnia, or indeed it could be a healing crystal or anything that represents an alternative therapy of your choice. But you might have a viral infection, you might take astragalus, you might then feel better and decide therefore it must be an effective cure. The point is, it works for you. What more proof could you need? The trouble is that when these things are tested properly over thousands of people, they are shown to really have no effect whatsoever. The trap that people fall into is to think, all the evidence I need is what I know in my head and I feel in my heart and what I just know to be true. But that isn't really evidence for it being true. That's just a statement about how much you believe it and also how limiting your own perspective can be. Now, Kadisha believes in this system. She's convinced by it because she's only looking at it from her own perspective. And at home, if you haven't worked out how the system works yet either, it's because you are also only seeing it from Kadisha's point of view. Now it's time to force a change in perspective and to look at the bigger picture. And let's begin with that coin again. 10 heads in a row. Watch. To predict a run of 10 heads in a row and then make it happen is hugely unlikely. The chance of it happening is about 1 in 1,000. However, if you flip a coin thousands of times and record the results, somewhere along that line of heads and tails, a line of 10 heads is actually very likely to appear. Okay, 10 heads in a row. That's 1. To work out the system, you need to understand that we can only know what comes from our own limited experience. And our experience can often be very far from the truth. I can't see the bowl anymore. Here we go. 10. What you saw was the final minute of what was an excruciatingly long day. We filmed for over 9 hours until eventually a clear run of heads appeared. 9 heads. Last one. The impossible became inevitable. 10. 10 heads in a row. Thank you very much indeed. You now have all the clues needed to work out for yourself how the system operates. I shall fully explain it in a few minutes. I want you to ask yourself, if you haven't already, can there really be a system? Should she be doing this? Is this an amazing opportunity for Kadisha? Or if she takes it, is it a terrible mistake?
I'm going to my dad's because I'm going to go and get some cash to put down on the final race. My personal situation is I'm broke. So to find as much money as you can is like insanity to put down on a horse. If I won loads of money, I'd give my dad lots and like take me and my brothers and my son and my nephew on holiday. We are here at my daddy's house and I'm so scared now. I'm really scared now. This is my wonderful father and he's going to be giving me £1,000 today to put on the final race. When I told my dad about everything, he was just freaked out. He was really freaked out. He was worried, thinking, oh my God, am I going to be doing what he's doing, like gambling and betting all my wages away. First started off on winning like £20 and £30 and then it went up to £360
Wow.
and keeps increasing.
I'm trying to get that every Saturday. The most I've ever put on a horse is £20. and I doubled and I lost. And when I lost, I says, that's it, never ever again.
He was just like shocked, you know, he didn't really believe that this was to do with a TV programme. Thank you. £1,000 from my dad. That's a lot of money for a horse. Got the money from my dad. £1,000. Feeling very nervous, but I'm ready to roll. Come on, baby.
Because of her faith in my system, Kadisha has borrowed from her father and since then has also been to a loan company for more money. She's now come to Sandown Racecourse prepared to gamble money she can't afford to lose. Once her bet is placed, I'm going to explain to her and to you how this incredible system really works.
It's been raining steadily here for the last couple of days. The going is very heavy, the ground's heavy. The favourite's likely to be Moon Over Miami, won last time out at Cheltenham. Mahogany Blaze next in, Paddy Brennan riding this horse for Nigel Twiston Davis. The next one that I quite like is a horse called Pancake. Goes well on testing ground, likes the mud. Maradima, trained by Paul Nicholls, top trainer. Any one of those four could win it.
When we last spoke to you, I told you you'd have to get quite a lot of money together for today's race.
Yes.
And I understand you've done that.
Yes, I have.
How much money have you got for this bet?
£4,000.
£4,000.
£4,000.
Which is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. Can you tell me how you got that? I know you ended up getting some from a loan company, but
yeah, and my dad as well. I got some from my dad, so that's what makes it more scary for me. Because I got some of my dad's money.
And did you tell your dad exactly what it was for?
Yes, and that's what made it even worse.
So your tip for today is horse number 2.
Okay.
Moon Over Miami. So watch out for the green and white shirt. I'm going to go and place a bet for you because I don't want you seeing yet exactly how much you're going to win and everything. So have you got a big envelope of cash on you somewhere?
I haven't got an envelope. I've got loads of cash.
Excellent.
That's a lot of money.
That is £4,000. All right, okay. You definitely right to do this?
Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely. I trust the sister and you.
I'll go do it before the queue gets too long. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay. I'm really crapping it. Have I lost the plot? Am I really here? Is this really going on? Taking £1,000 from my dad makes me feel very overwhelmed and more anxious.
That's it. That's your that's your £4,000. This is worth a lot of money. Please don't drop it or lose it. You all right?
Deep breaths, deep breaths.
Do you want to know how it's done? Yeah? So a couple of months ago we got in touch with you,
Yeah.
remember? And we gave you that first tip.
Yeah.
You weren't the only person that we contacted. It was actually a very large group of people. It was almost 8,000 people.
My name is Christina Bockins, I'm 27.
Paul Theobald, I'm 23 years old and I'm
Lewis, my name's Sarah, I'm 28 years.
The system works because Kadisha is not alone. When we contacted Kadisha, we also contacted a huge number of other people and gave them different tips. The system begins with 7,776 people. The people we contacted are then randomly divided into 6 equal groups. A 6-horse race is then chosen. In our case it was the 920 at Wolverhampton, and each group of people is allocated the name of a different horse as the winner. Group 1 is given the name of horse 1, Group 2 is given the name of horse 2, Group 3 horse 3, and so on. Kadisha happens to be in the group which is given the horse named Boz. The race runs, and of course only one horse can win. In our case it is Boz. Apologies are then sent to the 5 groups of people whose horses do not win, blaming a glitch in the system, and they disappear from the process. Kadisha happens to be one of those people in the successful group which has had a winning horse. Now for race 2, this group is again split randomly into another 6 equal groups.
So today's Sunday, I'm waiting for my latest tip.
Well, I'm en route to the bookies now, so this will be my second bet.
Just found out we've got the next bet through.
It's going to be the first time I've ever been in bookies in my life, and it's going to be the second time I've ever actually put a bet on.